time, come hang with the hippie, come enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll stay in the green room. If you wanna get high, and you got the time, come hang with the hippie, come enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll stay. In the green room.
This production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the hell's the name of this show? The Green Room. The Green Room. How is everybody? Thank you so much for being here. We have our friend Rocky back. Rocky is back. Thank you so much for being here, Rocky. Hi, Mary over there. Mary's in the crowd. Thank you for being here, Mary. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Rocky, how you been, bud?
Oh, fantastic. Down here in Nashville, visiting family, seeing concerts, doing the cumbia.
Is that a dance?
Yeah, it's cumbia. It's a dun, 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 dun,
oh, yeah, I guessed. So, what else is new? Anything else new? You saw a family. Was there a celebration of some sorts? I heard.
Yeah, we had a quinceañera, which is a 15-year-old birthday party for my niece.
Right, Granny. You were right.
That's right. My sister's daughters, nice. And then my daughter was in the quinceañera as one of her family members who are a part of the celebration too. So it was a big musical event, lots of dancing, lots of laughters, drinks, and smoke.
Very, very cool. Where'd you say you're in? Tennessee? Nashville,
Thrashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. Our friend Butterfly lives over there in Tennessee, over there somewhere in Tennessee.
Yeah.
She'll probably be here at some point. But so I got questions for you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me get them going here. Let me find them. There they go. All right. So that being said, what's the best part about making music with your sister? Because your sister, I think I saw her.
Is that your sister?
That's his sexy wife.
Oh, that was your wife? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, sexy wife. How are you?
Pop in and say hi.
Come on in and say hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm the hippie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're probably going to see people coming back and forth because I'm in the walkthrough to the food and the bathroom and everything. But that's what I want it to be like because I'm in the middle of family celebration. It's like a whole 5-day long till they go home, till we go home.
I love it. I love it.
So the best part about making music with family, is that what you're saying?
Yes. What was well, family? Yes. I said sister, I guess, but yeah, family's fine. What's the best part about making music with your sister or family, for that matter?
It's a twofold thing. One is the journey of music is always enjoyable when you're doing it with top level talent, creatives as well. And though, yeah, I probably could do music all on my own, I enjoy the engagement of other human beings because then the alchemy of the two awesome sauces turn into a fiesta taco. Something just so good and delicious or interesting that you couldn't have thought of it on your own. And then the second fold of that is that, the family bond that we have, I feel the core of it comes from the music and the love of music and family together. So it's just a carrying on the family tradition.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Ever have a musical? I should read these before I do them, huh? Ever have a musical sibling moment where y'all just looked at each other and knew the vibe was right?
Well, how about I grab my sister and have her come in because she's been recently working on studio stuff, and I told her when we're all up and live, I'll call her in. Would this be an appropriate time to do so?
It would be amazing. Yes.
All right, let me call her
You're
in.
amazing, but yeah, I'm ready for the both of you.
Up and live, right?
This is so cool. I'm so excited.
The only thing I don't like about this right now is the way the words come up in front of their face. I'm a little sad about that. Let me see if I can change that around.
Well,
Yeah,
Now it's just you.
much better, much better.
all right.
Yeah, just you.
Much better. much better, much better. I don't know what happened.
Oh, wait, I have a little bit of wine over here.
Yeah, she's coming. She's got to get a beverage too. She can't.
Take her time. Take her
All right,
time.
here she
Don't
comes.
get hurt.
She's the real thing. She can diva all she wants to.
Don't rush again.
See, girl, you got it.
That's Granny Cannabis, who was also house sitting in my spot, if you can tell.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a little skunky down in the bottom right. And so the question from the hippie was, talk about that magic question.
Oh, ever have musical sibling moment? Have you ever had a musical sibling moment where y'all just looked at each other and knew the vibe was just right?
Mm.
No.
Yeah, well, we were in the house recording.
Exactly. It made her album, actually. I didn't know for sure what, whenever my sister comes to town, in Michigan, rather, from Nashville up to Michigan, where I'm living at, and she had to do a couple projects, and so I got gear, so we recorded it at my spot, and then turns out one of them worked out great enough that it actually made her up-and-coming album. Where everything else was primarily recorded in Nashville, the inspiration and the beginning and the origination came from my place with her and my dad, and I knew right away when we were doing it, we were getting something real true, real genuine, real pure. I just wanted to make sure that, the gear that I was using, the sound capabilities and quality would be as best as I could do. And lo and behold, her people down in Nashville said, you got to add this to the album.
They're like, you're putting this on the album, right? And I was like, I never thought of it. It was so specific, project driven for a collaboration with the Nashville Opera. And then I was like, oh no, this has got to be more than that. I need to put it on the album since it's Rock. We recorded it at Rocky's place, and it was my dad, so it's special to have him be a part of it.
That's awesome. All right.
We may be able to get him to come up here and perform that exact song here in a little bit.
That would be amazing. And oh my goodness moment in my life. Hi. All right. So you ready? When did you first realize, Rachel, when did you first realize music was your path and not just your passion?
Wow. Well, I've always known. I mean, you could have asked me when I was 5. What are you?
Yeah, I was going to say, were you a young little girl singing? Yeah. I mean, like Rocky, I'm very sure. And we interviewed him a couple weeks ago. You guys grew up in the same house. I mean, you would have the same influences, the same music around you all the time. So you would be walking around singing, I would assume, and just humming and singing. And
yeah, it was around us all the time. And so whenever Dad would have his practices at the house, I was always like right there. They'd give me a brush to sing in or something to keep me occupied because I didn't, and something to do while I was in the room with them. I just wanted to always be there. I loved being around it. And I just knew from the time I was a little girl, this is it for me.
I wish.
Somehow, some way.
I feel like I when I talk to you guys, I feel like I was gypped as a child. I want to tell you that. I didn't have that musical family. I didn't have that, and I wish to have that, sit around or even if it was just a guitar, but you guys have like everything. You have from the bongos to steel drums, I'm sure, to everything, right? I mean,
there was a lot of gear around the house at all times, and by the time I got of age to start interacting with other families, it definitely was not as noisy and interactive with other outside family members and friends. We just definitely had a unique and special upbringing for the area that we grew up in. I think if we would have grown up in Texas where mom and dad were, that would have been a little more common. But just where we were at, it wasn't every Sunday was family over, people singing. Then in addition to that, my dad's additional musical projects and stuff, just the family alone getting together is always going to be a music family, dancing, laughing, party type of thing. And that was just regular family get-togethers.
This week.
Like this week.
Right, but part of that is very cultural as well. I mean, part of the celebrating together and the music together has become a part of your family's whole culture. And I think it's absolutely stunning and beautiful.
Well, yeah, I think that's what I was getting at is the culture part. I think my family had no culture, bunch of losers. No offense.
I mean, it's just different ways of life and upbringing, but there is always a journey and a story to everybody. How you and I are interacting now.
How we got
there. A lot of things had to go right for this to be happening.
Absolutely. All right. Rachel, who were some of your biggest influences growing up, musically and or spiritually?
Oh man. Stevie Nicks.
Besides family, because I know family.
First, my dad would be my number one.
Absolutely. I would think family would be right there, dad and everybody else.
Sure.
Right?
Linda Ronstadt,
Oh,
Tina Turner.
Baby.
Janis Joplin, Celia Cruz.
Yes.
Selena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My top, 5, 7, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Very. All right. So before we go to 420, thank you for that. I want to thank you for that. What this next question is going to be, what inspired your latest hit, Whole Lotta Woman? It's a vibe.
Oh, thank you so much. That's been definitely a passion project, but a lifetime worth of experiences. Like the full album that's going to be from is called Mi Vida, which means my life. So that's why the song with Rocky and my dad are so important, because those are the song that we recorded is the beginning of my musical journey. Started from home with my dad, just that way, with the guitar and vocals. And Whole Lotta Woman, I wrote it thinking back about my car accident, because I sing about, having a bad hip and all of that from a car wreck.
Right.
Really, and that really truly set me on more, like you said, more than a passion, but making it my life career choice at the time, because after that happened, I was laid up for about 1.5 years recovering from the car wreck, and decided.
I've been there. I know what that's like. Yeah, I was laid up for about 1.5 years. Around, I feel like about the same. Yeah. I had a rupture. I broke my what are those two bones called?
Tibia, fibia.
Yeah, my tibia and my fibia, compound fracture.
I had a compound fracture too.
Came out of my leg. Cheers. Yeah.
You guys know the right here. Yeah.
Yay to the pain and suffering of that.
And then out of that, you can either wallow in your sorrows or self-pity, or let it fuel you and be like, you know what?
I'm going on. I'm going
on. I have life to live. I have life to celebrate.
Yeah. So
I get so many requests for that song.
Really? That's amazing.
Oh, you have no idea. I really do. Sorry, hippie. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Calm down. Rachel, I know there's a lot of family around. Do you smoke the weed?
I don't really have to around these guys, because it's just being around it is like.
Did you get a chance to have some frizzle?
A shizzle? Oh.
We always sidestep her.
When we're always like around, you don't need to. I mean, I'm telling you, just from even going to the Deftones concert, I think.
All right, well, because I have a couple of questions. They may or may not have you involved in the smoking of. Just ignore that part. But what my real question is your voice. You can't do it because of your voice. You have to keep. But we have your song. I don't want to go too late, but I also absolutely love this song. I play it every day, at least once an hour, and it's by choice. I don't even have requests. I just do it because I very much enjoy it. I do. Here it is. I'm gonna play it right now. Here it is now, everybody. Shh, you guys got to be quiet though, because it's gonna be. We're gonna sit here, okay?
Okay.
Live like
420.
and then when we come back, we're gonna do. Yeah, it's not gonna be like 420 where we go down. We're gonna be here.
Oh,
And then
thank
we're gonna,
God you said that.
and then we're gonna, and then we're gonna do 420 right after that. So we'll be right back. Hang out. Here it is now. Whole Lot of Woman, Rachel Rodriguez.
Yes.
You can dance if you wanna. You ain't no friend of mine.
You got a bottle of wine in there?
Not open. Yeah.
You want a beer? Yeah, there's 2 quarts in the first cup. 2 quarts in the first door.
But I got big hair, a lot of flair. I gotta do the best I can with what I got. That's a lie. Yes, I'm very much aware how I compare and might not measure.
Look at Daddy's on the screen.
I hear the James Joplin.
You hear that? That's Joplin, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
More of me to love.
I hear the Janis Joplin and I hear the Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Round and round, I've been down and out about myself and how I look. Here's what it took. A bad hit from a car wreck. No, took to hell and back with battle scars to prove. Time here. Now I'm thankful for my health. I love myself. I know what I'm made of. Yes, I'm a whole lot of woman.
A whole lot of voice.
There's so much of me to love.
That piano part is my favorite. When it comes on.
Suena
Eddie, you got a beer?
latina, mexicana, con mucha fe y mucha pasión. Diseño una mariposa, me gusta mi vida libre, bailar en el sol. Gracias a Dios, no amará este amor, but I know I got the stuff. I'm a whole lot of woman. There's so much of me to love.
I was making business deals to think about. The whole tour was lined up right.
So much of me to love. Oh yeah, so much of me to love. 'Cause I'm a whole lot of woman. A whole lot of woman. So much of okay. Whole lot, whole lot, whole lot, whole lot of woman.
I catch myself singing this all the time. I don't know.
It's good for you. It is good for you.
It's very catchy. A whole lot of woman. A whole lot.
Whole lot, whole lot.
Strange when I'm singing it walking through Walmart. Everybody.
Well, that's normal in Walmart.
Watermelon.
Only if I have my tail whale hanging, my whale
No.
back of my drawers,
And your Crocs.
my Crocs and my whale tail hanging out of the back of my drawers.
Oh my God.
That's normal for Walmart.
Oh my Lord.
Sorry.
Sorry, I brought a. Yeah, no, oh dear.
Rachel, I freaking love that song. I love it. I absolutely love it. When is this album? Is it out? Am I missing something, or is it coming soon?
It's coming soon. Hopefully end of summer, early fall, but I'll be releasing a few more singles before the album drops. So
I need them ASAP.
we'll be sure that y'all know.
Yeah, I want to be first. Let me know first, all right?
Okay.
So I can play.
Got it.
I
In
have
a perfect world, I'm going to try and parallel line up so that I release some type of new content
as
along
well.
with my remasters, my old content, so that when she comes back home, we can do a smash up, bang up event that features her music, my music, and then an earlier thing where her and my father can do their own thing, because she can really blow the doors down on not only one style of music. I think that it's time for people to see faces.
I heard the Spanish in the whole Lotta Woman.
The first thing I ever heard of Rachel's was a Linda Ronstadt song.
Really?
Honey, I said, thank you so much. I on my mother's knee, I learned Linda Ronstadt. And the first time I heard you do Linda, I sat down and cried like a baby. You touched me so deeply, you can't even know. And I'm like fangirling so hard. You have no idea. You are incredible. I love your voice. It is mind blowing.
I have to agree. I think your voice is amazing.
Y'all are so sweet. Thank you.
We are very, very late for our 420 celebration now with all the round nosing that we've been doing.
We're good at it.
We have to move on. We're gonna go and we're gonna play a 420 song. We will be right back in a couple minutes. Thanks, everybody. Oh, not that.
Wake and bake, I sip my coffee, twisting herb, that's my hobby. Can I kick it? Can I party? Me, my natives, get it started. Touchdown switch, I hit the target. Carving, sewing, painting, drawing. Make this money, split them profits. What I do, I know she wants it. Live my life, they reading comments. Proving silent, stacking comments. Numbers talking, I know they watching. I stay dreaming while I'm conscious. Seal for drip with the otter. Rose gold chain with the copper. Ravens, eagles, cling it hotter. Whales and wolves is wild style.
Got a letter that was sent from me. I get high. It always feels good to be. I got a letter that was sent from me. I get high. It always feels good to be.
Hey, hit or miss, this my hobby, smoking choke, this that chronic, wish you could be in this party, all my natives getting started, I stay woke, like the prophet, spoken word, let's see who follows, clink at Haida, who could've thought though, like who would've thought though, I'm that native, really rep it, we go big, this ain't Texas, check the rap, she ask who next is, Grizz and natives stay invested, fish and moose, we stay ingested, manifest without a question, changing life around the nations, through our music, through our message, I'm that native, sip my coffee, all the haters get up off me, life is sweet, just like toffee, can I kick it, can I party, I'ma do me, that's regardless, see the hats and leather boots, see the trees and spruce roots, check our names, we chiefs too.
I got a letter that was sent from me. I get high. It always feels good to be. I got a letter that was sent from me. I get high. It always feels good to be.
All the memories that you sent to me. I get high.
Welcome back. Woo!
That was cool.
I love that song.
We just interviewed those guys a week or two ago, last week.
Where are they out of? Did they say they're out of Texas?
They're out of Alaska. And
Alaska?
Yeah.
Alaska and Washington, yeah.
Now they've separated. They're still together, but one lives in Alaska, one lives in Seattle, Washington. Yeah.
Cool.
And they're very cool. We had a great interview with them. We like them very much.
They are brothers, family. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They're indigenous. They're absolutely incredible.
Like Alaskan Native.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah. So where were we? Where did we leave off? We were talking about your song.
Mm-hmm.
Her album coming up soon in the near future.
Then I fangirled, and now back to you, boss.
Okay.
This one here.
I'm honest, man.
What's your songwriting process like when you are in a zone, or this is what I said, or are you super stoned? Just checking.
When I'm writing?
Your writing process like? Yeah, what is your writing process like since you're not super stoned? Like,
you know what? I have this amazing mentor that's turned into a great friend, and so we would meet from time to time, and a lot of this album was where he would give us like a writing prompt, which I've never written that way before, which has been really cool. And that's
when you say writing prompt, what do you mean?
For example, he told or asked us, there's a couple of us girls that kind of get together with him. I want to know about your culture, your history, where you all come from, because it's a group of Latinas, and one is from Guatemala, one is from Honduras, another one is from Colombia. And so that's why I wrote Barefoot Heart, which will be on the album, which talks about my family's history of coming to the States. My father specifically growing up in a small town and being a migrant worker. So, and the title Barefoot Heart comes from a book that one of my cousins has written called Barefoot Heart, Stories of a Migrant Child. So that from that prompt, I wrote this storytelling type of song. Then another song that's going to be on the album is called Lots of Work to Do Today. And that came from my kids being home from school on a snow day, and they were just, Mama, I need this. Mama, I want that. Mama,
I've been there.
You know, I was like, can you just hold on for 5 minutes? Mama's got lots of work to do today. And it like wrote itself in 10 minutes, you know, and it was just about driving the carpool and balancing life, and you know, I can negotiate a contract and prepare the after school snack while I'm in the carpool line, you know, type thing.
Remember who's allergic to what, and make sure they don't touch this or that. All while driving.
Right? So it just depends on and I write everything down, like what would be a good, today I had a rehearsal and I went in and I gave all the guys a hug, and they're like, yeah, oh girl, you smell good. I'm like, well, I'm glad, because I thought I was oozing booze from last night's big fiesta. And then he says to me, nah, girl, you just smell like rock and roll. And I'm like, what a cool line. You smell like rock and you know exactly what that means.
Yeah,
you know,
yes. Yes.
And so that went into my lyrics of when I get time or if something comes to, then I'll pull it out and try to start writing it.
Shit, I thought oozing booze sounded cool.
I just say, I smell like rock and roll most of my adult life. I smell like rock and roll most of my young adult life, I think. Yeah.
But everybody knows what that means. You know, everybody knows what that means when you say that. You know, you just smell like rock and roll. I'm like, that is cool.
Do you perform live often?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I do.
How does it feel to be on stage sharing your truth with the crowd?
What was that?
How does it feel to be on stage and sharing your truth with the crowd?
It's great. It's a wonderful feeling, especially when you sing songs that people connect with and they're like, oh my gosh, I totally know what you feel like. I feel like that too. So that's the most important thing of artistry. And
Yeah.
really what I love about
I get that
performing.
with a whole lot of women. I feel just like that. I'm like,
Yeah, thank you. For me too is the brotherhood, like with my bandmates and
Right.
making music with them is so fun. And over the years, like 3 of my bandmates came last night because they're my brothers that we've been playing music for over 20 years together. They
Right.
are my family. So that's also really special too.
Yeah,
That brings a whole other level of power to the confidence that you have in your music and your words while you're singing, doesn't it?
Yes, because they got my back and they know. It's so funny. My bass player says, when your hips start moving, I know I'm right in the pocket. With the way that you move means like you're feeling it, and I know that's the best tempo. You're feeling it, and he sets it, and the drum, like the rhythm section when they're clocked in, and he's like, but I get that from standing behind me for so many years, just by my body movement. They know that we're
when you're in the zone, when
Yeah.
you're in the zone. Now I'm getting a little cautious over here. Rich, that's the 3rd time you said that, sir. Calm down. You might have a stalker. You might have a stalker.
He's not a stalker. He is a huge fan. Rich is a huge fan.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know.
He loves your voice. From the very first time he heard Whole Lotta Woman, he was like, who is this again?
Yeah,
And he's also a huge Rocky fan.
I'm a huge Rocky fan. He inspires me all the time.
I got questions for Rocky. Rocky, where are my questions for Rocky? Here they are. Has she ever surprised you with a lyric or a vocal that made you go, damn, sis?
Every time I see her, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, whether I've told you this, I've told other people, her improvement or work on the craft, not of just being a singer, but of being an artist, being true and unique to yourself, carving your own path forward, making your own opportunities happen. All these things are in like a shuffle the deck type of cards that you have to pull out at the right time to keep it going, because it's real easy to go back into just being mom with the job mode. It's a lot harder to continue and be an artist, to be a performer, to try and do your own music instead of singing a Jimmy Buffett song that you know everybody at the bar wants to hear. You're kind of going against the grain already, but every time that I've come into contact with her in serious performance mode, whether she's doing her own gig or it's a family type thing, and she's like, I'm going to play this song now, and I haven't heard her sing that song in maybe never or maybe several years.
Right.
You know what I mean? And dropping my jaw still, like I'm hearing the greatest singer of all time. And I mean that. In my life, and the people that I know can come into contact with, human being know and can touch and see, she's the greatest singer I know.
Oh, boom. Rock.
Wow.
I have to tell you, that's not the first time I've heard him say that about you. So he's speaking true from the heart. Fact,
brother.
I want to know. I have a question. I totally have a question.
Please.
I know we don't have a lot of time, but
we got a half hour or more.
Okay, sweet. So, growing up as siblings, you two are quite close in age. Was there a sense of competitiveness?
No.
18.
Or was it just like it is? Like, Tammy sent me a glimpse of how much fun everyone was having last night, singing together, and just, it was like I wanted to cry because every single one of you just automatically flows together somehow, your whole family. So is that really what it was like growing up, aside from the typical sibling that we all have?
Granny, that's what a family that loves each other is all about. Yeah.
Well, I can say in my development as becoming an artist, I wasn't already there. I was more of a class clown type of make everybody laugh type of brother, and recognizing that my sister is an automatic talent from the get-go. And then as I met my teenage friends, it was like destined that they need what I can bring to the table, which is like hype man, confidence man, con man.
All the while making sure they don't drool over your sister. Rule number one, never touch my sister.
Her own life. That's about the time when I became at that 18, 19, 20-year-old level, and then music kicked me in the face and said, this is your direction to be in these rock and roll situations. It was really coming into contact with the Deftones for the first time and realizing I can do this. And then all the things that my family had offered me as opportunities, then I was like, now I can utilize these skills that I acquired setting up my dad's gear, being around my dad and my sister singing. And even though I wasn't the greatest singer yet, I watched how they did it, so I knew how to get the power out, and then I had to get some training to get the technique down a little bit better. And so I got a box of talent that I can sing within. I can't sing the phone book like she can, but for what I need to do, my hype man, confidence man type thing takes that room up.
Well, we're gonna play one of your songs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Give me one that you're interested in for me to play. I have
80s.
I have
80s is the one that gives everybody the gist of everything I can do.
I got it right here. Everybody, this is Rocky Rodriguez. And how do you say it? Adrenochrome?
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. Oh, man.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Watch it.
I was jamming out to this afternoon. I have a whole, I took all of your songs from Adrenochrome and I put them all together. And then I was working while I was doing the work. I put them in the autoplay and I just sat here and jammed out for like 3 hours, just jamming.
Wow.
So,
okay, so now Rich is about to go in the chat and go, I fucking love Adrenochrome. So he's just as much a fan of both of you.
He just wrote, "Hell yeah!" I had a lot of fights. I had a lot of fights with you today about my copyright infringements, and I told them that they can go scratch. So I'm going all out today. I'm breaking all the rules. I'm breaking. I'm gonna win. I have all the rights. I have the.
All right.
They just don't recognize me because I'm a puppet. Puppets are real people too, man.
Yeah, puppets are real people, man.
Here we go. 80s by Rocky. You can't go to the bathroom in the middle of your own song.
Of course he can.
He's going to call Dad.
I call my dad up too.
You can't. You don't want to pee yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Turn the music up.
And the walls they'll cave into my life, and I just turn to God. Till the end is near. Till the end is near. Till the end is near. I'll feel this. Now I'll breathe new life inside my heart. In the silence throughout my mind, I feel you say. It's my reality that changes me. Now I'm not the same. Now I need to hold strong. Hold strong. Down. I don't know how white grass falls. White grass falls. White grass. White grass. White grass. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
music. There they are. A drain across. Rocky Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Let me turn some of this volume down here.
Turn your voice down.
Yeah, I'm trying. Is that better?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. There we go. All right. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you. That was Rocky right there. That was you singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Where's me?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I absolutely love it. You rock. He's right over there. Rich just wrote you rock. I have my hand. I have a joint in my hand. That was amazing. Let me move on. Let me find my questions again.
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
Skunky, you got any questions?
Yeah, Skunky.
No.
If you could describe the Rodriguez musical bond in 3 groovy words, what would they be?
One more time on that.
Oh, no problem. If you could describe the Rodriguez musical bond in 3 groovy words, what would they be?
3 groovy words would be, well, that would be 2. I mean, really, I can do it in 2 words. Puro raza.
Welcome in Calligraphy Music. How are you? Good to see you.
So
I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm so sorry.
2 words. It's really puro raza.
Puro,
It's like 100% that culture, kind of. That's that way I take it. 100% true to that culture. Because to me, that's the family, that's the music, that's the life.
The vibe. Did I see somebody walking by with a guitar
Yes,
before?
that's my father. Go ahead and take a seat here, Dad.
Dad's gonna come in. I am so honored. Dad, very nice.
Oh my gosh, now I'm shaking.
His name is Ray Rodriguez.
Ray, how are you, sir? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Oh, it is an honor, absolute honor to meet you. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. Please. I wasn't prepared for questions though, so I don't have a whole bunch of questions
I
written.
have one.
Go
What
ahead,
were
Rita.
these 2 like as children growing up?
Yeah, were they good kids?
Were they wild children who got into everything and needed to know everything?
Actually, no.
Oh.
We just we let them have their freedom to a certain point, and then when they got sassy, they learned the lesson quickly. What a little tiny spanking, the difference that it made, but that happened only hardly ever, because somehow or another I was granted really good children that obeyed very fast.
You were blessed.
What's not in their blood.
Yeah, you were blessed.
Yes,
I was. What's the opposite of blessed?
I was blessed. I
Not
was blessed. I still
not.
worry. I still fret. I still fuss. I still fret.
chat.
But I was blessed.
That's
Well-
good. That is good. There were some times when we might be sitting in church, and my son, old Rocky, there, the guy that speaks pretty tough. The man knows what the hell he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was about 3 or 4 years old, we're sitting in church, and there was this other couple sitting in front of us in church, and that little boy was misbehaving bad. So Rocky, he pokes me in the shoulders, and he looks at me and he says, "Dad,
You need
that
to
boy needs a little bit of spanking." I said, "Yes, he does." So he knew what a good person should act like at about the age of 3.
That's awesome.
And
Oh, my wife.
and as far as this beautiful, my baby girl here, well, we got stories to tell, but growing up, I don't know. I was very amazed at all the things she knew by herself. I mean, as far as music goes, as far as dancing goes, politeness with our friends and the mis compadres,
Uh-huh.
friends of ours, they were so polite that the elder people really loved that, because they did not just say hi. They went over and shook their hands at a very young age, 4, 5, 6 years old. and they were brilliant. But because of that early way of their shaking hands, anytime that there was some kind of music or gathering in la casa at home, they were always there. The friends came because they saw the beauty in these two kids. And
the whole vibe.
especially Rachel, because her and I, we sang many songs in Spanish, and I believe she started singing actual songs at the age of 5. What was miraculous was that we would do harmony, and she was never off on a harmony. It was just beautiful, and it made it exciting. In our house, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's see, my wife is in the crowd over here yelling at me. What a loving father! This is refreshing. Oh, hey, I love my children.
You don't. Mississippi, we love you.
I love my wife and my children. This is all
I know.
I'm a celebrity, damn it. Anyway, are you guys gonna sing for me or no?
Yep.
Today is the day that you're gonna get freebies. Go ahead.
I'll pay. How much?
Oh, we are absolutely honored.
I am honored. I am absolutely honored.
All right, we're gonna get set up here a little bit.
Take your time.
I always do the best that I can with the voice that the Lord gave me, but this voice is 75 years old. So keep that in mind. So
that makes it a classic.
Let's do do the fast one.
That's the one.
Let's do Tengo Miedo. That's not a big range for you on that. Yeah.
Just go ahead and put me down.
I don't, oh yeah, I guess we can put us all down.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll be in the chat, guys.
okay. Okay. Here we go. Tengo miedo perder tu cariño. Me imagino mil cosas sin ver, pero tú llenas toda mi vida. Me das amor, beso, cariño y valor. Tú eres todo el motivo que tengo para vivir en el mundo traidor. Me verán en las puras cantinas gritando tu nombre, tomando licor. Para mí va a acabarse la vida cuando tú llenas todo mi amor. Pero tú llenas toda mi vida, me das amor, besos, cariño y valor. Quiero que me digas, amorcito de mi vida, yo te quiero con locura, pero pronto con pasión. Yo te correspondo y te doy toda la vida y te doy lo que más quiera, demostrándote mi amor.
Ay, woo!
It's about the only way that we know how to do it.
Oh my goodness. Clap.
It is an absolutely stunning and beautiful way. Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing. I am honored. Thank you so very much for doing that. It was absolutely beautiful.
It's difficult, it may sound, as you receive it. In our hearts and in our mind, it is the simplest thing for us to do because we know each other, we trust each other's way of singing, and the Lord blessed us in that voice. So I hope to God that we can continue to play forever and ever, especially when we have an audience as yourselves that we don't even know.
Right.
Well, thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yes, that is, yes.
I can't thank you enough. Let's go. I need a break. I think. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, let's have just a tiny, tiny break. Yeah.
No, we don't. I can run a commercial, but that doesn't help
You
us.
don't have to do that.
Okay, that's all right. Let's just keep going.
I can run a commercial. Let's do
Keep
it.
the show going.
I'm
We're all about show,
emotional.
we're all about-
Show must go on, right?
You want him to do another one?
If you could do
Yeah.
another one, that would be
Another
amazing.
one?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Give him another one.
Oh,
Oh, Rain of Fire.
Yeah.
Something in English. Do something.
All right, now some of these songs, a lot of these songs, they were first, we learned them from the songs that came out from Central Mexico, and they're very old, and they were played in many different ways. But we, myself and Rachel, we decided that we have a different way to sing it, and this is how it sounds for me and Rachel.
yes.
But it won't sound the same if you're not drinking.
I've done my share of medicine. I'm okay.
Yo tengo que verte la cara otra vez. Quiero que te rías como siempre hacías. Quiero que te burles como aquellos días. Quiero verte sufrir. Quiero verte sentir. No más el negro dolor del que me causaste a mí. Quiero verte otra vez. No has de librarte la pena. No te podré soportar. Tus ojos cuando me miran de pena y de pena me van a llorar. Yo tengo que verte la cara otra vez. Quiero que te rías como siempre hacías. Quiero que te burles como aquellos días. Quiero verte sufrir. Quiero verte sentir. No más el negro dolor del que me causaste a mí. Quiero verte otra vez. No has de librarte la pena. No te podré soportar. Tú que has brindado desprecias comparas el mío, te falta aprender.
Oh,
We are pura raza. Nada más, pura raza de corazón.
Very nice. Very beautiful. Ah, my goodness. Rocky, help me out here. What else?
Well, we're running out of that. If we're doing an hour thing here, let's pitch some Rachel stuff coming up.
Yeah. Rachel stuff.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm lost here. I'm
Stuff
in
about
awe.
events
I'm
or
crying. Sorry, I can't help it.
No crying. No
in
crying.
town, whatever.
But it's like happy, the happy kind. It's the good kind.
Okay. All right. Family roots. How has your family influenced your musical journey? We've done that already. What is life? I'm gonna make brother.
Okay, out of everything that's coming up for you, Rachel,
Yeah.
what are you the most? Do you have a tour behind the album coming up?
I hope so. I really do hope so. So hopefully we'll be having more of that coming out probably summertime. If that's going to be the case, I would like to probably do a big show in Michigan once it drops. Do a release show here. It'd be fun to do a show back home for my community up there to celebrate this new release. It's been a long time coming because I've been so busy being a mom and raising kids. I had to put that project off to the side. And now I'm a little bit older and I have more capacity to devote the time, into creating a new project. It takes a long time to do. So
absolutely.
I've got some great shows. Tomorrow I've got a show at the Basement East here in Nashville, and I'm playing with Chris Nix and the Modest Gods, and all of the players on this album are just stellar, top notch in the rock scene. And so to be invited to sing on the project and to be a part of their release tomorrow is amazing. So that's super exciting. And then I'm playing Third and Lindsley. I get to play these great clubs in Nashville, Third and Lindsley.
So any year now we're going to see a Grammy in your hands, aren't we?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Si Dios quiere.
Yeah,
I would love that. I can see it coming. I can see it.
That would be
so
amazing.
yeah, I've been very blessed to play with just top tier musicians, session musicians, and then just touring musicians that play on major stages with major artists. So to be invited to make music with that superior talent it's really humbling, and it also makes me feel like, okay, I can play with the big dogs.
Yes, absolutely.
You have the voice of a big dog, that's for sure. You got the voice of one, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Play with them for sure.
Yeah, she does.
She certainly does, Dad.
And I've seen YouTube videos of you. You have stage presence like wow.
Oh, thank you.
You and your brother have developed, and I think you get it from your father.
Yeah.
But there is a control you guys get over your audience. You give them this show. You have this charisma, and you give them this show that is undeniable. It's not everyone can do that.
Oh, thank you.
Not everyone can do that. And all three of you, boom, boom. Boom.
Is there more siblings? Is there other singers?
Where's Ronica?
Ronica, you over here still?
Yeah,
Come over here.
Gotta get in this thing. Everybody together now.
Coming over. Yep.
This is baby sister.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Her name is Ronica. She's a CrossFit trainer athlete, and she makes shit happen.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we got Rocky, Rachel, Ronica, Ray.
We like the R's. We like
this theme. I see this theme. Now wait a minute. This theme keeps going because there's some daughters I know that have some R's in their name too.
My daughter's name is Reina. My dad's legal name is Reynaldo. My legal name is also Reynaldo, but my middle name is where Rocky comes from. And I named my daughter half of our names, which is just Reina.
I love it.
It's amazing.
I love it.
I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Rachel, I want everything you can send me. Rocky, keep sending me. Keep me posted on everything you're doing. Both of you guys.
I got old new material from my dad that I'm remixing, remastering. So I'm gonna have some singles.
Please, yes.
Releases, and then I will also record an English album for my dad sometime throughout the summer of some of his country around the campfire.
I would like to.
Spanish.
I would like to hear you sing with your father, Rocky.
Well, that'll be something that is. I've been mulling around in my head how I can make a modern day hit between us.
Yeah,
that makes sense with my edge, her voice, and his vintage.
Yeah. These guys.
Oh yeah. Oh,
right here.
you three can do that. Yeah.
Collaboration with you guys, Rocco.
You're vintage, Dad. You're
Rocky.
vintage.
Can't help
Rocky.
that. Vintage is vintage. That means I'm just like a bottle of wine, been sitting on the table for the last 100 years. Now I'm ready to get drunk.
Yes.
Now it's time to party.
Oh yes.
It's time to open the goddamn bottle and drink it.
I love it.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Keep us posted. You have my email. Please keep me posted on everything that's going on. Rachel, let me know when your next song's coming out.
I sure
Until
will.
then, I will be playing Whole Lotta Woman every day. Until then,
Yes.
Thank you so
You
much
guys-
for supporting our music.
absolutely. My pleasure. My honor. My
Honored.
Thank
Absolutely.
you guys for giving us the honor of hearing your music. All of you. 3 different, well, not generations, right? 2 generations, but oh my goodness, it's been amazing. It's the genres that we've been through, the whole everything.
Yeah, we did cover a lot today, genre-wise,
Yeah,
right?
you guys, I
You
mean,
guys are the entire package. That is so stunning.
I want to thank you guys again.
Thank
Skunky,
you.
got any
Take
questions?
care.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
He says thank you. He says thank you.
We'll let you go back to your party. Thank you for taking time out for us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, sir, for singing for us, Ray. Thank you
You're welcome.
so very much.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
We love you. Thank you so much, Rocky. Have a
Whoa, whoa.
great night. We'll talk to you soon, bud. Everybody, thank you so much. Peace, love, hippie hugs, and a whole shitload of nugs. Until the next time, we out.
Smoke up in the green room. Smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. In the green room. Smoke up in the green room. Smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. In the green room. Smoke up in the green room.